Welcome to the town of Rivermore. Your first time here? Well then, it seems I'll need to fill you in on things. Let's see, where to begin? Rivermore was once a far more beautiful village, center of trade and culture in these the mountains of Cliffhaven. But as kings and their paramours are seldom satisfied with the opulence of royal life, violence and destruction followed soon after. The war was devastating. Invaders from across the seas sacked the capital city of Hollow's Keep and stole the ancient artifacts of the kingdom of Silverdale. Rivermore was spared from the fighting, but dependent on commerce from Hollow's Keep, the village never quite recovered. What was once a bustling township is now little more than a brief stop for travelers to rest their weary legs. This is Hadrick, Constable of Rivermore. He keeps the peace, in case the other two locals start misbehaving. Yes, there are a mere 3 residents left in Rivermore. Not quite the metropolis it once was.
Oh, nice to see a new face in Rivermore,
said Hadrick.
We don't get many visitors these days. Do you plan to stay the night?
Hadrick was terribly busy. You see, every township in the kingdom is required to pay tribute by the full moon. A portion of all the town's income and resources go to the king.
I normally go out in the afternoon in search of materials to help pay our tribute to the king. But I must fix this fence to keep the wolves out. We've lost 3 loaves of bread and as many nights to those greedy scavengers.
Hadrick had a glint in his eye as he stared you up and down.
Do you think perhaps you could go out for me? I could offer a hot meal for the help.
Well, seems Hadrick is pawning his chores off on you. All right then, let's see that you get to it. This would be Winifred, Hadrick's 3rd cousin, twice removed on his mother's side.
Hadrick,
said Winifred.
Are you ever going to fix my butter churn?
It seems Hadrick had been promising all week.
I haven't the time, Winifred. I've only just now fixed the fence to keep the wolves out, and our tribute is nearly due.
As Hadrick turned to greet you, he spotted the strange rune protruding from your satchel.
What have you got there?
Winifred eyed the object with a confused stare.
That's a funny-looking rock.
It's not a rock. It seems to be some sort of rune.
Hadrick took the rune and looked it over.
You found this up in the mountains? I can't say I've ever seen anything like it. We should send it to the scribes in Hollow's Keep for identification.
I'll prepare a hawk to deliver it,
said Winifred.
Whatever it is, I hope it's worth something. Might help pay our tribute this month. Hadrick, our hawk, has just returned from Hollow's Keep. I believe the scribes have responded about that stone we sent.
Oh, yes. Let's have a look then.
Hadrick unrolled the scroll brought in by the hawk and began reading.
Let's see. It seems that the scribes have identified the item. It's a chronicle rune.
A chronicle rune?
Said Winifred.
Aren't those the ancient historical records of the kingdom? I thought they were all stolen during the Great War.
They were.
Hadrick showed Winifred the letter.
Look, it's the king's own seal. He's made a special request that we search for more of the runes and return them to Hollow's Keep. In exchange, he agrees to offer funds to help us restore Rivermore.
This was quite the news. The chronicle runes were thought to be lost to time. A curiosity indeed.